I got another banger for you guys. Stay tuned. In today's episode, we are discussing how to get customers for your pressure washing business. Now, guys, this is part 3 of a 9-part series. So if you're watching this and this is your first video watching Mr. Bubbles, I would suggest that after you watch this one, go back to episode 51. That's part 1 of this series, where we talked about the correct mindset that you need in order to succeed in a pressure washing business and get customers. And then part 2, we talked about sales and sales pitch and sales impulse and all that good stuff. And then today we are talking about marketing strategies that work for your business, for you to be able to get, I would say, about 100 clients a month. So if it doesn't matter, guys, if you are doing this business, if you're in this business for a day, if it's your first year, or if you've been in business for over 10 years, if you're not getting at least 100 clients, 100 customers every month, then this episode is for you. I'm calling this one Marketing 101 because I got 5 things for you guys, okay? 5 things that I'm going to discuss here. And I promise you guys, if you master these 5 things, just these 5 things, you're going to be able to get anywhere between 75 to 100 customers a month. And that's why, we're discussing this, because all you got to do, this is going to set a really good foundation for you guys. Now, for you guys that have 4 or 5 years and up in the business and you're already doing over 100 customers a day, this is going to be a good refresher for you guys. And then I got things coming up, how to get commercial jobs, networking, HOAs. I got big stuff coming for you guys that, you're able to do 100 plus jobs a month. Okay, so let's jump right into this. The number one thing we've mentioned before multiple times here on this channel, and that is Google My Business. Now, I'm going to say this. We are doing a separate part just on Google My Business. So it's going to be a whole episode in this actual series is going to be teaching you guys the SEO, search engine optimization for Google My Business. So here I'm just going to mention a couple of things to help you guys out. Number one thing that I'm going to mention to you guys is this. A lot of you guys have been asking me how to set up your Google My Business. Now, Google My Business is absolutely free. All you got to do is have a Gmail account, and then you just go on Google and you type in Google My Business, click on that link, and then go through the process. Google will send you like an activation code in the mail, and once you activate that, then you can go ahead and start using that. But what I'm going to give you guys today about Google My Business is like 2 or 3 tips that's going to help you to rank higher in your local area there for Google My Business. So number one thing I got about this is making sure you have awesome before and after pictures for your Google My Business. So, excuse me, guys. Every time that I go out there, guys, and I'm doing a job, I pick like the dirtiest side of the house and I take a really good before picture. And then once I'm done, I take an after picture from that same exact angle. You want to see that huge contrast, you know what I mean? From grind to shine contrast. So that's going to make a big difference for you guys. You want to make sure you have a lot of pictures, because guess what, guys? Those pictures, they're like salesmen out there for you. I can't even tell you how many times in my career I've had people say to me, oh, I saw the pictures on your website and wow, you guys do some amazing work, and that's why they decided to go with us. So number one tip for you guys, have amazing pictures. And I'm going to say this too. When you upload those pictures, guys, make sure that those pictures are named the thing that people research. Like, for example, you don't want to name your picture, JPEG number 4 or a gutter picture number 4 or whatever. You want to name it, for example, pressure washing near me. Name the picture, the thing that people are searching. That's a great tip for you guys right there. Number 2 thing I'll say about this, make sure, guys, that you're getting 5-star reviews. And the way that I do that is I simply ask the customer for the review. Now, I'm going to recommend you guys watch episode 50. In that episode, towards the very end, we actually did we downstreamed that house. So we did a house wash there, and towards the end, the last 2-3 minutes of that episode, episode 50, I actually on camera asked the customer to give us a Google review, so you can see how we do that process. And I highly recommend you guys you start using that technique that I used there in that video. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Go ahead and watch that episode, and you will see what I am talking about. Now, the 5-star reviews, guys, guess what? Even if you only have 2, 3, 4, it's going to make a big difference. I often mentioned this before, that one of my best customers that I have to this day, he was like, I want to say year two of my business. And he said that the reason why he got us was because of the amazing 5-star reviews that I had on the internet. And guess what? I only had 5 at that time, and he became my number 6 5-star reviews. So see, I only had 5-star reviews then, but it was enough to pick that customer up. So highly recommend Google My Business. And the last thing I'll say about this as well is you want to make sure that you're replying to every single review. So when you reply, this is going to be tip number 2 for you guys. When you reply to your reviews, you want to make sure that you're replying with SEO words. Like, for example, you want to say something like, thank you, Mr. Smith, so much for your 5-star review of our pressure washing company. We look forward to taking care of all your exterior cleaning needs from here on out, and see you next house washing season. See how I put 3 keywords in there, but in sentence forms? So that's a great tip for you guys right there. And again, guys, don't worry about this Google My Business stuff, because again, we're dedicating an entire episode just to that for you guys. So number 2 on our marketing 101 list for you guys is we're talking about branding. Now, I got like 4 things on here for you guys. The number 1 thing I'm going to say about branding is this right here, guys. You see this? The shirt. It's a uniform. It's got my name. It's got my website on here, MrBubbles.com, and it has our phone number, right? Well, guess what, guys? These shirts, they only cost $60. $60, not a lot of money. And you can order. I'm going to put up here for you guys where we get these shirts. A lot of people have been asking us in the comment section. Finprint.com. Okay, Finprint.com. They cost $60. I would order like maybe 3 to 5 of them. If you don't have cash like that, just put it on a credit card. Trust me, guys, you get this money back almost right away. And guess what? Guess what, guys? Like everywhere I go in town, whether it's to Lowe's, to a restaurant, to the gas station, I'm always wearing my shirt. Just the other day, for example, I had to go to Lowe's to get a doorknob, and I had my shirt on. I had 2 different people inside of Lowe's take a picture of my shirt so they could call the company. So you see how this helps you not only get customers, but it helps you establish your brand in the marketplace. That's why you want to make sure that you have a real professional looking shirt. And from my personal experience, these shirts will get you 3 to 5 customers a month. Okay? So now the other thing that I got on branding is this. Guys, you want to make sure that you have some kind of marketing on your truck. Now, I know that most of you guys are not going to be able to afford, wrapping your vehicle. It is expensive. It's like over $3,000-$4,000 to wrap your vehicle. But what I suggest you do is wrap your tailgate. Guess what? Wrapping your tailgate only costs, between $250-$300, guys. That's not a lot of money. And that's what you really need, because when you're driving, it's back there. You're parked at a red light. It's back there. This is where they see your number, not on the side. So you see what I'm saying? And I've mentioned this before. That's how I did it. First, I wrapped the tailgate of my truck when I first did wraps. Then I wrapped one door. and it looked kind of funky, but I wrapped one door, the curbside door, then I wrapped the second door like 2-3 months later, and then 2-3 months after that, I wrapped the rest of the truck. Okay? Now, for you guys that don't have logos and designs and all that, I'm going to put this website up here for you guys, Fiverr.com. You can go on there and order all kinds of design stuff, and it'll cost you anywhere between like 20 to 30 bucks. And I would suggest you go on there, measure the tailgate of your truck. So let's say it's 58 inches by 28 inches, whatever it is. Take that to Fiverr.com, you know, a designer on there, and have them design for you like an awesome tailgate. And then just get that done, guys. 250 bucks. That's the price of a house wash. You're going to be able to pick up, from my experience, you're picking up anywhere between 8 to 12 customers a month from having marketing on your vehicle. That's a no-brainer, guys. That's a no-brainer, because you're going to get that money back almost right away. So the second thing I'll say about the truck is this. Guys, go on Vistaprint.com. Again, I'll repeat that, Vistaprint.com, and order their big magnet. They have like two or three different sizes. Order the biggest one they have. It's going to cost you, from what I remember, it was like 50, 60 bucks each one. And what you're going to do is you're going to put magnets on each side of your door, right? The driver's door, the passenger's door. Then you're going to have your tailgate wrapped, okay? And also, the great thing about that is when you pull up to a customer's house, guys, guess what? It looks a lot more professional, because, you know, they see that you have you have a logo and you have an established name and all of that stuff and all that marketing. And on top of that, obviously, the added bonus that it picks you up customers. So this is very important, because this is all part of that branding, right? Solidifying your name in the marketplace and establishing that reputation for you being a company that people trust and that they want to do business with, okay? And the last thing that I have for you guys on this one is your A-frame signs. Now, I'll put up a picture up here for you guys so you can get a better understanding what I'm talking about. This A-frame sign, guys, I'll send you the link of where I get mine. I get it on Amazon. It's those plastic signs that you see outside of storefronts. And you put what's called an insert on the inside, and you order these online. The insert is like 20 bucks, guys. And guess what? This will get you a tremendous amount of customers. Two ways that we use these. One, we put them in local 7-Elevens with gas station, and guess what? That right now is picking me up about 20 customers a month doing that. So that's a great tip for you guys. And number two, whenever we go out to do a job, we use these instead of cones. So we put them on the front wheel well of our truck. And we all know this because we talked about this in episode 52, sales impulses, right? One of the most important sales impulses is keeping up with the Joneses. So now a neighbor is driving towards the front of your truck. They can't see what it is that you're doing there, because all they see is the front of your truck. But now you're going to have this A-frame sign in the front of that truck. They're going to be like, oh, the Joneses are getting their house done. Let me go ahead and they actually take a picture of that and they call. And again, this is not going to pick you up 30, 40 customers a month, but it will pick you up 3 to 5 customers every month from a $100 investment, guys. That's a no-brainer. You should be doing that. Carry this A-frame sign with you inside your truck, put it on your wheel well, and that's going to pick up a lot of business for you guys. So, again, guys, this is all part of branding for you to establish your name in the marketplace. The next thing I got on my list for you guys is Nextdoor app. Again, something I've mentioned before, but I got a couple things on this one for you guys. The reason why I like Nextdoor app so much is because it is affordable. Facebook, for example, to me is not very affordable because you need to spend a lot of money. We do Facebook ads, but it's expensive. And this Nextdoor app, it targets the areas right around where your shop is. So I really like that. Around here, for example, you know, I can do ads on 145 neighborhoods for 110 bucks a month. $110 a month, guys. And you're picking up a $300 house wash because of it. Again, guys, that's a no-brainer. And it also helps to establish your brand as well. And the second thing that I'm going to say about Nextdoor app, it is a really good source of a map citation. Now, I'm not going to explain to you exactly what that is here, but map citations, guys, they really help you rank higher on Google. So being on the Nextdoor app is going to help you rank your company locally. So I highly, highly recommend that. And again, we're talking about that in great detail when we do our episode on Google My Business. So just know that it's nothing but great things for you when you sign up for Nextdoor app. Again, it's free to sign up. It only costs you money if you run an ad. And again, the ad's going to cost you around $100 a month. Highly recommend that. Okay, moving on. The next thing that I got for you guys, you want to do what's called a 6x9 postcard. I can't even tell you how many times I've mentioned this on my channel. Guys, as a company, we've been in business for 11 years and we've done over 30,000 homes here in our area where we are in Southern Maryland. Guess what? Guess what, guys? Over 10,000 of those have come from 6x9 postcards. These postcards right here, they can get you anywhere between 20 to 30 customers a month easily. And I'm saying easily if you do them correctly, okay? Now, let me show you guys this. Okay, you can see that on camera. You know, it's got my number on there. This is a business card. Guess what, guys? These things do not work anymore. I made this business card in year 1 of our business, and I have a box back here. We have a warehouse here at the shop, and I have a box of 2,000 of these. I never even passed any of them out. Once you have the design of your business card, what I recommend you do is just save that to your phone and text it to people. So when people say to you, oh, do you have a business card? Just text it to them. Text them a virtual card instead of using those cards, because they're a waste of paper, a waste of time, and people just chuck those in the trash. They're like an outdated thing that people don't really use anymore. So what I recommend you guys do is, you see this right here, guys? Okay, now this is our gutter cleaning one, and see how it's double-sided? Okay, the reason why you want to go with 6x9 postcards, guys, is because you can put a lot more information on there about your company. You see the before and after pictures on there. You know, we're all visual creatures. We want to see stuff. I got my QR code on there. I got a $25 coupon. You see that? Okay, so again, this flyer right here, 6x9 postcard, this one we use it just in the fall. We pass out about 10,000 of these every fall because, you know, we're like this year, we're doing $300,000 just in gutter cleaning. That's just a service within our pressure washing company. But, you know, we do a lot of gutter cleaning for people. You see that? Look how beautiful that looks. Now, if you want this design, guys, I'll go ahead and send it to you. You just email me. And this is the one, guys, that we use for house washing. You see that? Okay, remember, you see up here, guys, where, I don't know if you can see that real good, but up here it says, what I told you about the Keeping Up with the Joneses, where it says, one of your neighbors just got a Mr. Bubbles house wash, okay? Now, you want to make sure that you're putting awesome before and after pictures. And again, guys, if you want to have a copy of my 6x9 postcard, I will gladly send you that so you can see it and you can copy the design and use it in your area, because it's going to work for you, because this is the same design that I've had for 9 years. I've never changed my design. It works awesome, and it's going to get you tons of customers. Now, this is how you're going to do this correctly. So let's say you just want to pick up customers. Okay, so you're going to go to this website right here. Obviously, hold on, let me back up a second. Obviously, you got to already have your design. So you went to Fiverr.com. You had them design, because that's where I got that design, guys, in Fiverr.com. Hire somebody to design your 6x9 postcard. Once you had that, you're going to go to this website right here, cheapdoorhangers.com. That's where we order ours. It costs like $400 for 5,000. That's what I recommend you do. If you're brand spanking new and you're not even doing, let's say, 5 or 6 houses a week, then just get 1,000. It's going to cost you, I think, $100 some to get 1,000. So go ahead and order these and have them in your truck at all times. And what you're going to do is this. You're literally going to drive around to nice neighborhoods. Now, when I say nice neighborhoods, guys, I'm talking about neighborhoods where the homes are $500,000 and up. And you're literally just looking for dirty houses. You're not going to pass these out like in, blanket the whole neighborhood. No, that's not what this is. This is not mass marketing. It's for target marketing. So you're going to look for dirty houses. You're literally going to walk up the driveway, put this on their door. So there might only be 20 or 30 dirty houses in that neighborhood. Well, those 20, 30 houses get that flyer. And trust me, guys, because of that box that's on there that says, one of your neighbors just got a Mr. Bubbles house wash, they will call you. So make sure that you are doing target marketing with these 6x9 postcards. The second thing that I'm going to say about that is, so now a person called you, you got a job, and you're out there doing the job. What you're going to do is what's called the 5 arounds. The house to the left, the house to the right, and the 3 houses in front of where you are doing your house wash. So the 5 immediate neighbors, hence the term 5 around. And that's going to help you tremendously because now they see that you did the house next door, and that gives them, a good idea about the quality of your work. So if you're doing the target marketing, nice neighborhoods, and then you're doing your 5 arounds, guys, guess what? That's going to get you a tremendous amount of business. That alone, like I told you, will get 20 to 30 customers every month. And let's do the math real quick, guys. Let's say you order 5,000 of these things, okay? And 5,000 of them, you're going to spend $450, let's say. Okay, so you spend $450. But guess what? For every 1,000 of these, you're going to get 20 to 30 customers, guys. Do the math on that. I mean, you're going to get over $10,000, $15,000 depending on your pricing, obviously, but you're going to get $15,000 plus off of those 5,000 flyers. That's a no-brainer. You want to make sure that you're using them, and you always have them in your truck ready to go. So I highly recommend your 6x9 postcards. And finally, number 5 on our list of marketing 101, the foundational things that you need to do to be able to grow your business is face-to-face marketing. Ooh, I know a lot of you guys just clammed up, right? I'm talking about door-to-door sales, guys. Now, that's the real reason, guys, that I did episode 52. So you need to make sure you go back and you watch or rewatch that one, because in that episode, I break down for you how to create a sales pitch and then how to implement the 4 factors of sales impulses into your pitch. And I also said on there, I will send you guys gladly a sales pitch. That's the purpose of a sales pitch, is to give you guys the confidence to be able to go out there and start pitching people. Because at the end of the day, guys, guess what? If you don't know how to sell yourself, you don't know how to do a sales pitch, you're never going to be able to grow your business anyway, okay? Because remember, I've told you guys this. You need to focus on 4 areas of your business in order to grow. You have operations, administration, marketing, and sales. And you're going to have to develop that skill, that selling ability, okay? So this is very important. Once you got that pitch, and again, guys, this sales pitch is not some theoretical nonsense that I read somewhere online. This is the sales pitch that I used from the very beginning of Mr. Bubbles, and it's going to work great for you. You just have to copy that pitch verbatim, and what you're going to do here is you're going to practice. That's what it's all about, guys. All about having the right pitch and then just practice. You're going to role play and practice, because if you do 200-300 of these pitches, it's going to feel super organic for you. And that's what makes a great sales pitch, by the way, is something that feels like it's just like a normal conversation. You see what I'm saying? So if you're going door to door, guys, guess what? Man, you're going to be getting 20 to 30 customers a month. just from going door to door. And again, when you go door to door, you're doing what's called target marketing. You're just not going to go knock on random doors. You're going to go to houses that look really, really dirty, okay? And then the other tip, the number one tip I got for you guys on this is when you get a call, okay, and the customer says that they got a HOA violation, you're going to go smash that neighborhood with some face-to-face marketing. Get your name out there because that's what it takes. Guys, it takes a lot for you to grow and for you to be successful in the pressure washing business. Really, in any service industry, whether it's landscaping, cleaning, whatever you're out there doing, it's going to take a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take a lot. But you can get out there, and I recommend you guys self-development in this area because when you learn how to do this, guys, it's like, man, it's kind of like having a superpower, guys. You're going to be able to create sales out of absolutely nothing, like out of thin air for yourself if you know how to do face-to-face marketing and you install in your company a successful door-to-door marketing campaign. And then I would also add that business to business. We're going to talk about that in the next episode. We're talking about commercial work and networking. So anyway, the bottom line, guys, is if you focus on these 5 things. Now, maybe you're doing 1 or 2 of these things, but guys, I'm not just talking about doing them. I'm talking about becoming a master at doing them. And by the way, if you already have 6x9, but your 6x9 does not have that box on there that says one of your neighbors just got a Mr. Bubbles house wash, then you're doing it wrong anyway. So it's about doing it. It's not about what you do. Also, it's about how you do it. Okay? So let's focus on that, guys. Implement these systems into your business, and it is going to work great for you. And that's all I got for you guys today. I really, really appreciate you coming to my channel and watching this how to get customers for your pressure washing business video. I highly recommend you watch the next episode as well. In that episode, we're going to be discussing how to get commercial work, and then we're going to be talking about networking. Those 2 things right there for you guys that, you know, been doing this for a long time and you're looking to get 100+ customers a month. So tune into that one. And guys, by the way, I've mentioned this several times already. I love hearing from you guys. So go ahead and email me. I can email you my postcards. I can email you my marketing blueprint, my sales pitch. Go ahead and email me. My email is in the description below. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bubbles out.